and I'm here with Stacy Anfinson. Hello, Stacy.
Hello, Rachel.
And we're talking about Triangle MLS market trends for August.
Yes, we are. We will.
We will.
So here we go.
Okay. Inventory.
Just whatever we said last month.
Oh,
and the month before, and the month before then, and the month before then. Total inventory down 15% compared to August of last year. It was up 1% compared to July. So we'll take that as a victory. Everybody that went to the beach in July came back and put their house on the market in August. So
everybody?
Well, not everybody, but we appreciate that. New home inventory up 5%. Resale inventory down 22%.
Oh.
Number of houses that were listed during the month increased 3% compared to where it was August of last year, so that's actually a good sign, but it was down 6% compared to what happened in July. One of the problems with inventory is we're getting to the part of the year from a seasonal basis where people just don't put their houses on the market. So demand goes down, supply goes down, and so we're screaming and begging for inventory, but we're really swimming upstream for the last quarter of the year.
Okay. Well, then let's take a look at pending and closed.
Well, August was a really great month, and when we talk about closed sales, it was a blowout month. So pending sales were up 9% compared to where they were a year ago in August, down 5% compared to July. That's typical in terms of a seasonal pattern.
Okay.
54% of the houses went under contract during the month. That's pretty darn good, but you know, those of you above 500,000 don't get excited about that. It was really pretty much most of those that were under 500,000 that went under contract.
Okay. How about the actual closings?
Wow, 9% year-to-date are up, but August sales were up 16%, even stronger in Wake County. And August went up compared to July, and that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah,
usually we start, the closings peak in June, and then they go down each month with a little bump in December. So I don't know what happened between August and July. Maybe everybody was at the beach in July or whatever, or maybe there was this burst of inventory that came on the market, but for whatever reason, August was a fantastic closing month.
Okay. So was there a more long-term trend that you noticed?
Well, it's the highest August closings since 2012, going back to 2012. So you could almost make the argument that it was the highest August closings on record, if you want to go back, really way back.
Sure.
They've up 53% compared to August of 2012.
Wow.
And inventories decreased 34%. So you want to know what the perfect formula for increasing house prices is: increase in sales and a decrease in inventory. And that's what we've got.
Yep. Any impact on days on market?
We're headed to 30. We're trying to get down to 30, but a lot of the places that I looked at, you're kind of stable at 33 or 34 days. I'm not sure if we're going to get down to 29. That would be amazing. But like I said, when we were talking about 40s last year, I didn't think we could get into the 30s, but 34 is pretty strong.
Yeah. Okay, any impact on average price?
Still trucking along about 5 or 6%. So overall average price up 5%, and the resale price was up 6%.
Okay. Stacy, I read that the median income of households has been pretty stagnant or increasing very small amounts. Has that had any impact on what's happening with the real estate market?
Well, historically, there's a link between income and house price, right? You need to have an income unless you're extremely wealthy to buy a house.
Okay.
And the house prices that we've seen here, 5, 6, or 7%, really do not match up to the income growth. Income growth has been 1, 2, or 3%. So you're going, okay, where does this come from? And one of the things that you'll read when you pull down the report is I went up to the FHFA website, and they track prices in all parts of the country. And some of the house price increases since the second quarter of 2011 have been staggering. Like San Francisco's up 85%. So people that are moving, San Francisco's high-tech, Silicon Valley, people that are moving here are bringing that kind of equity. If you bought a $500,000 house in any of those big markets, whether it's Boston or Austin or Los Angeles, Miami, or San Francisco, you're bringing at least $150,000, $200,000 in equity, up to $500,000 in equity, and you put that on top of our house price here. It's a nice formula for house prices to keep increasing here. So that's really I always get worried when there's a disconnect between wage growth and house price growth, and so I started asking myself, how can that be? And it really, you talk about, it's a 5-year period. San Francisco house prices going up 85%. Is that sustainable? Probably not. But if you sell your house and they come someplace like here, then they're going to put that money into houses here. So that's really my explanation in terms of why house prices are going up at X percent and wages are only going up at Y percent.
Sure. We often hear that this is a great place to buy a house if you're coming from those other markets. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Stacy. And just as a final reminder, be sure to register for the Tech Fair, September 29th. We're going to have lots of new vendors this year, and of course there's free lunch, but we'd like you to register online at trianglemls.com. We'll join you next month when we'll talk about September. Thank you.